Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, and entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. So you knew that this was coming. Caitlin Clark, man, is unlike anything I've ever seen before. The way people are so invested into her. Now, I don't watch the WNBA at all. I don't even watch collegiate sports. But the way people are so into Caitlin Clark and all of this thing has taken on a life of its own. And really at the core of it is a whole bunch of culture wars. At the core of it all, the whole Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese thing is culture black girl versus the white girl. And, you know, the white people are supporting Caitlin Clark. The black people are supporting Angel Reese. You got that going on there. You have people saying that the black WNBA players who built the league are jealous of Caitlin Clark because of the ratings that she brings in and the attendance records that she brings in. And then you have certain white people, not all, promoting Caitlin Clark as the best thing since sliced bread in terms of that's ever happened to the WNBA. You have all of that stuff going on. If you guys notice, we don't really do many shows about it. But I heard something about a week ago or a few days ago, and I didn't do a show on it, but I heard it. I think it said some Republican congressman, I don't remember the specific, but I saw flashing through my phone where they said that they were going to contact the WNBA or something to make sure Caitlin Clark was protected. I said, what? 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 Politicians contacting a sports league to protect one player when there was beating the living hell out of Michael Jordan? That wasn't ever a thing. I'm like, what is it? I heard that, but I didn't really read too much. I didn't do a show about it, obviously. But this one is now taking a new level of attention because just earlier today I saw even Jason Whitlock going off on Caitlin Clark, and they were cursing him out in his own comments. His own viewers were Carl. They were flaming in his comment because he was saying that Caitlin Clark is a bad example for young girls. She was saying that she's a bad role model, and girls trying to model themselves after her is not a good thing, right? So he was going off, but the person is really getting a lot of the heat is Kareem-Abdul Jabbar for some comments that he made. Before we even get into what he had to say, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Kachava. Now, before we continue, let me tell you something. This year, I got serious about taking care of my body, my training, my nutrition, all of it. Nothing extreme. I just wanted to take better care of myself. But my days get busy between work, moving around, taking care of my daughter, trying to go to the gym, buying groceries. Life fills up fast. And when it does, nutrition is the first thing to fall apart. I would skip meals, grab whatever was easy, and feel it by the afternoon. Then I started using Kachava's new travel pack. Just one packet gives you complete nutrition ready for life to go on. Plant-based protein, fiber, greens, vitamins, probiotics, omegas, electrolytes, and more. No artificial flavors, no sweeteners, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, and no animal products. All the nutrition my body craves in one delicious shake, packed to go. It keeps my energy steady all day, and more importantly, it actually tastes amazing. If you have been meaning to take better care of yourself, this is the easiest place to start. Take your daily ritual with you. Go to Kachava.com and use code DREAMERS for 15% off your first order. That's Kachava, Kachava.com, code DREAMERS. And here's one more thing. If you decide to try it, send us your receipt to DreamersProOfficial@gmail.com, and we will give you 2 months free in the Dreamers Pro community we are building. Or we could give you 50% off on your future merchandise when we launch it. Okay, great. So now let's get into some of the posts here. So Kareem said this, and we're going to get this from X. This post generated 2.7 million views. And it says, Kareem-Abdul Jabbar says calling Caitlin Clark the face of the WNBA is disrespectful to those who paved the way. Clark is a very good, possibly even great player, but calling any one player the face of the league, absent the sort of off-court and cross-platform dominance of a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James, is insulting to an awful lot of great players. Kareem-Abdul Jabbar. As I said, this post generated 2.7 million hits, and people went off, right? People gave And I'll just read through some comment. One person said he shows how racist he is. Tiger Woods, a black man in a white man's sport, was the face of golf. Another person said, all I see is pure hate. We need consistency before we can call Caitlin Clark the face of the game. Another person said, the pave the way crowd mad. Caitlin Clark actually made the road visible, face of the league. Another person said, because she's the wrong color. Another person said, Kareem, go away. You had a great career, but never had a shoe deal, if I can recall. A few other comments. People are just kind of weighing in. Another person said, this is spot on and blah, 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 blah. But one person that took extreme exception to what Kareem-Abdul Jabbar said was Dave Portnoy, right? Of Barstool Sports. And he said the following on X, which also generated almost 2 million views. He said, let's keep in mind, Caitlin Clark didn't ask for this. She never said she was the face of the league. She always shows respect for those who came before her. She could squash this league like a bug if she started her own league. When she was asked to do the NBA three-point contest, she did. She said she wanted to do a WNBA one first. She has fought for player salaries, but she is by far the most popular player in the league by every metric possible. What is the disrespectful? What was it disrespectful? Excuse me, to past tennis players when Serena and Venus instantly became faces of women's tennis, or Tiger with golf. The market dictates who the face of the league is, and it's clearly Caitlin. This argument makes zero sense, and it's just steeped in jealousy and stupidity. All right. I'll give you guys my take. Again, this is just a whole bunch of culture wars, race wars, whatever. So I'll give you guys my take on this as someone who doesn't follow any of this stuff closely at all, because there's more important things going on in the world. But I'll talk about this one here. I can understand what Kareem-Abdul Jabbar is saying, and it's clear when he said it because he gave clear examples. He gave LeBron James and Michael Jordan. Well, those guys transcend the sport. No one is confusing Caitlin Clark as a WNBA player on the level of a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James in her sport. Popularity, she's very popular, but as far as I understand, she's not the best female player in her sport. You can't say that about those other guys. You can't compare Caitlin Clark to women's basketball to Tiger Woods to golf. That's disrespectful to Tiger Woods. Like, that's very disrespectful, because Tiger Woods dominated golf. It wasn't just he was a black guy and he was popular. He dominated the sport. So did Serena Williams. So I think people bringing up that thing, you're doing a disservice to Tiger Woods and Serena Williams. No one is comparing Caitlin Clark as a player in her respective sport on the level of those people. And that's just lunacy, right? So they missed the mark there. But my general takeaway from all of this is just culture wars. Now more than ever, the country's more polarized, and these are the hills that people go fight, and this is what people do. You know, people choose to fight about these kind of things these days, and for some people, it means a lot. Personally, I don't give a damn because it's the WNBA. I don't watch the WNBA. Obviously, Caitlin Clark was quite very popular, but I don't care to that extent. It's not a sport that I even pay attention to, right? But in terms of Dave Portnoy saying that she's like Tiger Woods, you totally missed the mark there. That is extremely disrespectful to Tiger Woods and Serena Williams to put them on the same level. They're not, because those are generational players. Caitlin Clark is a really good player, but she's nowhere near the level of athlete those people were in their sports. It's not. In terms of what Jason Whitlock was saying with the whining and berating the referees and the flopping, saw a segment, the one segment where she kind of tried to draw contact and she fell over and she started doing some kind of thing, and then there was one where she tried to contest the shot. I forgot whose shot she was contesting, and she just she was the one contesting the shot. Nobody touched her. Then she just balls up and falls on the floor. I'm like, what the hell is this? Just weird stuff. But I mean, the people that follow this stuff closer than I do know more about it, but I personally don't give a damn. That's just my thoughts on it.